A man asks his spiritual teacher, "I often feel overwhelmed by anger, so that anger makes me throw my spiritual practice really out of the window. It's like a big importance and pessimism so that I feel it's not going to work anyway. That's one thing. And the other thing is I also feel very often that something is wrong so that I need to take some action to correct something that probably is just imaginary, so it's unreal, so there is no action needed most probably, but I have to do something about it so that I get carried away by that." The teacher answers, "The feeling that something is wrong, it's not a personal problem of yours, it's a universal human condition. To carry that feeling inside, knowing that something is wrong, the mind starts searching for solutions. It misinterprets situations. When anger arises, the energy field immediately flows into your mind, influencing the thoughts you think. These thoughts are reflections of the anger, making you believe they are yours. They say, 'All that spiritual stuff obviously doesn't work.' These thoughts originate from the energy field of anger, and they are not true. They are simply thoughts that mirror the energy field of anger. Next time anger arises, try to be aware that these thoughts have emerged from the energy field of anger. In other words, see if you can observe the anger and recognize it as an expression of the pain body. When you are thinking angry thoughts, realize that these thoughts are the thoughts of anger itself. They are not true, but rather thoughts that reflect the energy field of anger. The experiment is to see if you can remain present and aware as the observer or witness of those thoughts and the energy field of anger. It may not be easy with anger because it arises suddenly, but see if you can be aware of the anger flowing through you and how it can easily control your thoughts. By being present as the witness, changes begin to happen naturally. You don't have to do anything. The real change comes from becoming aware of whatever is happening inside you. Anger is no longer you, it is just anger. You become the awareness, observing it without complete identification. The witnessing consciousness allows everything to be as it is, beyond verbalization. It is the ability to simply see and acknowledge. As you become more aware, old patterns start to change. You don't have to complicate things by trying to change yourself. The most powerful and genuine change comes from being aware of what is happening within you. So, if you fail to remain aware when anger arises, don't let the anger convince you that there's something wrong with you. Many people share the same pattern of thinking. Instead, bring in the awareness and allow it to transform everything. That's the true key. If you fail next time an anger arises, observe it immediately after it subsides. Recognize that you were not present in that moment. Eventually, you will be present from the beginning, catching the anger at its early stages. You might even notice that it stems from a thought. By being there from the first moment, you can stay present even as anger grows. It may not even escalate into full-blown anger if you catch it early. Be thankful for your anger because it can become a vital part of your spiritual practice. Through anger, awareness can grow, leading to spiritual awakening. It might seem strange to be thankful for the most difficult obstacles in your life, but they provide the greatest opportunities for growth. Recognize the thought forms that arise when you feel powerlessness and pessimism. They are not true, they are distorted thoughts generated by anger and the pain body. Recognize them as such and realize that they do not define the truth. By acknowledging them as thought forms, you gain enormous freedom. It's wonderful to witness the evolution and awakening of consciousness in various human forms. We should be thankful for everything, especially the challenging aspects of our lives, as they are essential for awakening. Challenges create the necessary energy for the flowering of consciousness. It's like in movies, if nothing goes wrong, there's no character development. The character faces problems, grows, changes, and develops new abilities. In great movies, the character's journey involves overcoming obstacles and facing adversity. It is precisely when things go wrong that the character is tested and pushed to their limits. These challenges force the character to confront their weaknesses, fears, and limitations. Through the process of overcoming these obstacles, the character evolves, learns valuable lessons, and develops inner strength and resilience. Similarly, in our own lives, the difficulties we encounter serve as catalysts for personal growth and spiritual awakening. They provide us with the opportunity to delve deeper into ourselves, to question our beliefs and patterns of thinking, and to expand our awareness. It is during these challenging moments that we have the chance to cultivate presence and develop a greater understanding of ourselves and the world around us. By embracing these difficulties as part of our spiritual practice, we shift our perspective. We no longer view them as mere problems to be solved or burdens to be carried, but rather as opportunities for growth, transformation, and awakening. We learn to approach them with gratitude, recognizing that they are instrumental in our evolution. So, the next time you face a difficult situation or find yourself experiencing negative emotions like powerlessness or pessimism, remember that it is an invitation for self-awareness and personal transformation. Allow yourself to be present with the emotions, thoughts, and sensations that arise, observing them without complete identification. By doing so, you can transcend the limitations of your conditioned mind and access a deeper dimension of consciousness. Through this practice of presence and awareness, you can gradually dissolve the patterns of negativity and limitation within you. As your awareness grows, you become less entangled in the thoughts and emotions generated by challenging situations. Instead, you can respond with clarity, compassion, and wisdom, guided by a deeper understanding of yourself and the interconnectedness of all beings. In essence, by embracing the difficulties in your life and utilizing them as part of your spiritual practice, you open the door to profound transformation and awakening. Embrace the challenges, be grateful for them, and let them serve as stepping stones on your path towards greater self-realization and inner freedom. Remember, just as in the most compelling movies, it is the journey through adversity that brings about the most profound growth and leads to a truly meaningful and fulfilling life. We express our heartfelt gratitude for your presence and engagement throughout this video. Thanks for watching, and until next video, take care and stay tuned for the upcoming content.